Doesn't do that though.
All right, fair enough. I'll give it KC 3-1. I think they're gonna come out strong, but I think Young Unks might be able to answer back. We'll wait and find out right here as these players are getting ready to start this one up. It's gonna be a good one for sure, especially the way that Young Unks, they played against Grid Serve Resolve earlier so well. I mean, they clutched up in so many moments. They had great defense when they needed to, and now going up against a squad like KCorp, you got to put it all together.
By the way, I did look up the ages of Young Unks, and the oldest player on their team, actually, they're all 20 or 21. So I don't know if that really puts you into Unk status, but I will say that, you know, that isn't that old. So.
I feel like once your age starts with a 2 in Rocket League, people start looking at you a little bit different. They're like, okay, do they still got it? You know, so maybe they're like, okay, maybe they are the Young Unks. Maybe they'll be like, all right, we all got that 2 in front of our age.
Yeah, well,
we're in the Unk category.
Wait until your age starts with a 3, then talk to me. All right, it's a little bit different. All right, people want to start putting you in a home.
Oh man. Right now, I mean, already Young Unks doing a solid job of keeping KCorp at bay. We talked about KCorp needing to get off to probably a fast start just so that Young Unks don't feel like they can probably snatch some of this early momentum, but that might be the case right here if KCorp aren't able to make something happen. Is Young Unks doing a solid job keeping it on this KC half.
Yeah, Young Unks coming out strong here, pressing against KCorp, and a good defense is a strong offense here in Rocket League, and they're certainly showing that. KCorp not really getting an opportunity to set up anything right now. In fact, they're just playing kind of defense simulator as Young Unks are just swarming on the attacking third.
Precisely, and a solid clear. They're going to be coming out from Vatira. Going to be potentially setting up the first offensive pressure really coming in from KC in this game number 1, which is very surprising now that we're almost 2 minutes in. Big demo going to be coming out. Vatira with the clear yet again, taking it by his lonesome, but the clear is going to be there. Justice is barely able to get back in time.
And that right there, a play like that is what Young Unks have to be careful of as they get into this feeding frenzy on offense, and then they might get caught on the counterattack. And KCorp, despite them coming out pretty flat here in the first half of game 1, they will punish you immediately if you give them the space on the counter. But as soon as I start talking about counters, look at this shot from Chip all the way across the field, and KCorp have no answer.
Yeah, I mean, wow, that was a cross-pitch redirect. Like, my goodness. He said, nope, no one's going to be able to get there in time. Put it right on target. And Young Unks showing the wisdom already that they can turn defense into offense very, very fast.
Yeah, KCorp really coming out. I said flat, they're coming out slow. Uninspiring right now from KCorp, but Young Unks, complete opposite. They look fantastic. The speed at which they're attacking KCorp, the confidence that they're approaching this game, well, it might be a little rattled. They let KCorp in, and Attel will make you pay.
Yeah, Attel off the assist coming in from Rise. Looked like Vatira just left it off for him. Smart play coming out, great communication coming in from KC as expected. Quick answer back, and now Young Unks find themselves back at an equal footing with this KC roster that they understand. Guess what? Listen, we can get goals against them potentially, especially in this type of setting where, you know, KC might be not throwing everything that they've got in their wheelhouse at us. But if you're Young Unks, you got to capitalize on every single opportunity that you get, because they will be few and far in between with this KC roster. Even if people are saying, yeah, KC, they might be taking it easy today. Yeah, they're still an extremely good squad, even when they're taking it easy. So Young Unks definitely have their plate full with this one.
Yeah, you have to be on your guard the entire time for Young Unks, even if, you know, your game's going well, which I think it is. Despite being tied up, this has been a good game from Young Unks, but you can tell that KCorp are starting to find a footing, albeit very slowly, and now Vatira has some space and some good challenges coming out from Young Unks to ensure KCorp doesn't have that space for too long.
Chip gonna corral this one. Got to get it past Rise, but Rise gets a nice touch onto it. That's going to keep it on this Young Unks half. Chip going to do what he can to get this clear. The demo comes out to him, though. Big play by Vatira. Rise gets a nice touch, sends it to the backboard. Are they going to be able to make anything out of it? No, as the save comes through from Chip. Now it's going to be Chip's turn up against 3. It's going to be stolen away by Vatira. Pretty solid defense, nothing too crazy coming out, but oh man, that was almost scary. That one almost slipped by into the KCorp net. That would have been disastrous.
Young Unks trying to channel that first minute of aggression that we saw. That's what earned them their first goal. Now a demo comes out for Creamy. Rise taken out of the play. Atto, the last man, doesn't find a touch and looking for the backboard. No one's there. Young Unks, I don't think expected it, and it was a tight angle regardless. And now here comes KCorp. Can they set something up and steal away this game one in which I don't think they've played particularly well, but Rise trying to make it happen by himself, fakes through 1 and 2, splits the defenders like Moses, and a 2-1 lead for KCorp.
Oh my goodness, one up top, one to the left. I don't know what happened with Young Unks. It seemed like they tried to overthink that one, and Rise just said, you know what? I'm just going to take this one right on in. Wow. I mean, that right there is just the experience. Yeah. Whoa, I thought that for sure was another goal. There we go. The follow-up is there. Yeah, anytime you got Young Unks scrambling on the defensive end like that, you got to capitalize, and KCorp able to go up 3-1 game 1, taking that victory, feeling really good getting this opening game.
Well, the good news is maybe in a game where you
turned up the heat, being able to get a 2-goal lead and secure their victory. And now heading into this pivotal game number 2, where it is a best of 5. If you are Young Unks, this is a must-win game. You cannot go down 0-2 against this KC squad.
And such a painful game for all the compliments we were giving Young Unks. They had a great first game here, and that one goes down as a 3-1, but they were all over KCorp early, and you know, whatever you want to say about how KCorp's been playing, it's important for the Young Unks to do something like that, to punch them and get that sucker punch in, get their first goal. It's a shame that they don't end up with that game, but you got to go again. It's a best of 5 series, and now you might see a little bit more confidence come out from KCorp, so Young Unks are going to have to adapt.
Rise off the backboard. Gets stolen away, though. Thought for a second we were about to see a super highlight play yet again from Rise. He's already given us a few in this tournament so far. Maybe able to make it right there. Able to get the double, but not able to put it on target, unfortunately. Back to defense for KC, looking to get the clear, and a little bit of a whiff coming in from Creamy. Not able to corral that one, and now it's Vatira up high. Leaves it off for a towel. Gets cleared out to the side, though, and this one's going to be heading back the other way. A nice clear by Young Unks, and maybe able to make something happen as it gets centered, and here we go. Justice off to the side. He's going to ride this one up. Going to be looking for a potential center. It does get touched, though, by KC, and it goes back the other way.
The demo's coming out as well. Atto, big demoer in Europe and in the world as well. This one is poked free. It's going to go off the post. And a pinch from Atto will ensure that one stays clear of the net, but it comes right back in his face. Vatira can't get there in time. And Young Unks knocking on the door once again.
Young Unks have done a great job of just pressuring KC and not letting KC be comfortable at really any point in this entire game. Even that last minute, KC had to earn every single goal that they got in game number 1. Now already 2 minutes in. Oh man, that was almost a crazy good angle. That one almost went in for KC. It's been a wild situation, but Young Unks able to recover for now. Demo does come out, though. That might be able to let this Young Unks roster breathe just a little bit, but you can't breathe if Rise is in the air because he could be setting up a teammate, and that might be exactly what he's doing. Nobody's there for the cleanup as KC played safe, not sorry.
Maybe an opportunity for Justice. Another shot comes through and another save on the goal line. Both teams getting goal line saves. Another one now off the backboard from Atto. Unks threatening and not coming out quite yet. KCorp having to send the house on these. That one's wide. And maybe some semblance of control from KCorp if they can break out, but Justice says, no way. You're right back into the blender. This one pitches across. Surely this one goes in. No, it's Rise on the goal line again, and KCorp making save after save to keep this one tied up.
Yeah, Rise read that one like a book. I thought as well for sure that Young Unks were going to be able to put it in, but maybe right here, Justice not able to get the touch he was looking for. Was trying to slightly redirect that one to get it past the last defender. He needs something right here with only a minute 40 remaining. KCorp looking to set up another potential first goal as they're looking to break the ice one more time. They got the first goal in game number 1. They were able to pull out the victory. The question is, will they be able to do the same here? Actually, I believe Young Unks actually got the first goal, but if I remember correctly. Yep. But anyway, Vatira. But Vatira able to get the first goal in this game, able to change those tides and get that early pressure onto Young Unks.
Yeah, finally a good look for KCorp. They have been just peppering Young Unks when they are in that final third. And it wasn't without some, returning blows from Unks, but for KCorp, finally with some quality breaking through, but they might have messed up here. Rise again on the goal line making a save. And Young Unks only getting these half chances or long-range shots. KCorp have met them so far on every single shot.
Yeah, and right now, Young Unks doing a solid job of setting it up for him. Justice able to squeeze it in from the side. He was able to steal it away from KC and guide that one right on in. A beauty. Doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, great touch from Justice, but just catching out KCorp on the counter that time. KCorp did not have anyone back, so despite my praise, I am instantly cursing them as KCorp try and go back to work here against Young Unks, who have proven to be quite stingy. Now a couple bumps come out from Vatira. That's a wide open net. Vatira will not take it. Rise will get credit, and KCorp with a couple bumps are right back into the driver's seat.
And that's 2 times now that we've been tied up 1-1 with a minute left. And KCorp take advantage, looking to put that nail in the coffin. If they can get another goal right here, things should be all smooth sailing for the squad.
40 seconds left, and there's still opportunity for Unks. I think they're really waiting for big mistakes to come out from KCorp. They've been able to put on a lot of shots at Vatira, getting his second save. As Young Unks trying to break through again, and a great touch once again from Vatira to turn them away.
Yeah, the defense from Young Unks right now needs to hold strong, and they've got to find that counterattack. And this might be the situation. They've only got one chance before they go down in that 0-2 hole, and right now it's just KC not giving them even a chance, even an opportunity, as this one gets killed in the corner. And KC going to be going up 2-0 in the series, now 1 game away from securing the game once it's the last minute. It's been 1-1 twice now, and then they take control. They do what they need to. They find the opening. Lately, it's been Rise having a nice play to be able to make it happen. We'll see if that's going to be more of the same in game number 3 if he can keep that rolling.
So we'll see if Unks can extend this series, or are we going to get our second 3-0 of the day? KC haven't looked particularly inspiring today, but they're getting the job done. They got the job done in 5 against Wild. If they were to win this game, it'd go down as a 3-0, but it was a pretty close 3-0. At least the first 2 games were. Game 3 clearly pending, as Young Unks have proven to be formidable here against KCorp.
Yeah, very formidable. I mein, they've really taken them the distance. I mean, they've played 8 minutes of even Rocket League and 2 minutes of KCorp dominating. So, I mean, so far, your Young Unks has a lot of positives to take away from this. It's also been a great experience for them, but they're definitely looking to make this experience a little bit longer. They can extend this series 1 game at a time. That's how you got to think about it if you're the Young Unks. And I mean, it's been a few games now where they've just played exceptionally well early on against KC, and they just got to keep it rolling for that final minute.
Well, they've got 3 minutes and 40 seconds to find their go-ahead goal. That is, as long as they don't let KCorp in. Now Justice waiting, and that might be an issue. KCorp set up the bump play. Unks a little too patient here. Again, space given over to Rise, and he's trying to pick them apart. Unks double committing, but they are able to get it out.
Now it's going to be Young Unks looking to get this clear any way, shape, or form that they possibly can. Looks like it will finally come through. Rise not going to be able to get back to this one in time. Here we go. Maybe the Young Unks might be able to put it on target. Not quite. They got to corral this one in the corner, but it looks like it's going to be cleared out and away. This time it's going to be KCorp up high. Rise one more time, looking for the challenge, but it's going to be sent deep into the KC corner. Now what are Young Unks going to be able to do with it? If they can get a solid challenge, a solid 50, and get it to go their way, they might be able to set it up. And here we go, off the backboard into the corner. I thought that might have been the opportunity, but no. Yet again, KC, the defense is holding strong. Both of these squads right now playing exceptionally well on that end.
And for KCorp, some dangerous chances created, and Unks have answered the call every single time. Creamy had some boost. I don't think that's the pop he wanted, though. Now it's up to Justice. He's trying to find options. Chippy quickly over to this one. Can he get a second touch to the back wall? Justice over his head. Everyone's committed for Unks, and no one's put anything on target. KCorp looking to flick this one on. They didn't have a lot of boost, so Unks happy to see this one fall back into their possession. But as soon as you say it, a ball trickling towards the net. Here comes Atto. Can't get over it. And Unks left exposed, but KCorp couldn't finish the job.
Atto almost able to put it away. And right now it feels like KCorp are on the precipice of being able to crack this Young Unks defense. Just haven't been able to do it quite yet. Young Unks have played solid for sure. Definitely a game to be proud of. This is now the third game in a row. It's tied up. We're at pretty much a minute remaining. Who's going to be able to clutch it up? The last couple games, it's been Rise and KCorp. Will anyone from Young Unks be able to step up and break the cycle, or is it going to be more of the same? My goodness, Rise perfectly on target, directly off of the post, but saved away at the last second, squeezed on out of there.
And another chance for KCorp that they could put away. A second effort, maybe a third, and another save comes out from Unks. And they finally do get a long clear to the KCorp corner, but it's in the hands of Vatira. And now Rise, who's trying to find a second touch. That's a great clear from Justice, as Unks are just trying to keep their heads above water. Vatira goes high, a second touch. It's just Justice in the net. He's getting bullied away, but he gets the save. Another shot weak. Vatira can't get there to cross. Creamy with zero boost makes a clear, and Unks hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, and maybe able to get the counterattack going right here.
No
they
way.
do! Chip with a beauty. It was fast. It was like lightning, but guess what? Young Unks struck, and they struck quickly with fire as Chip is going to be able to put that one right into the bottom right. Great stuff coming in from the Unks.
And that came off a touch from Atto as well. It was Atto who put that one back towards his own side. I don't know if he was trying to back pass or if he just accidentally did that. But great recognition from Unks, and in the final 30 seconds, they are about to steal away this game from KCorp.
And a thievery it will be, because KC had so much pressure, so much momentum on their side in this game. We said it, someone from Young Unks is going to have to step up in the final minute, and that's exactly what happened. Maybe able to get a second goal to boot, but no, it's not going to be the case, and now we need some serious heroics. But no, it's going to get killed in the corner, and just like that, Young Unks.
You'll see the underdogs just kind of fall apart in their final game. They just don't have anything left in the tank, but that's not the case here. Unks coming alive in game 3, at least for those final few seconds, and get themselves another life.
Another life, another opportunity. 5 more minutes on the clock. What are you going to be able to do with it, Unks? It's right now, Atto tries to send it off the backboard, making early plays happen for this KC roster. Already, it's going to be yet again Young Unks playing defense, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see more of the same. If we see a lot of KC aggression, just trying to break the ice that is this Young Unks defense. As right now, that clear is a booming one. Justice barely able to get back to save that one away.
KCorp fishing. Rise takes his first challenge, and kind of more of the same from KCorp. playing with it in the corners, taking challenges and forcing Unks to use their boost and forcing challenges to come out. Vatira has Atto. Can he put it on target? He went too high. And KCorp, another one left by the wayside.
Yeah, you're only going to get so many chances like that one. And you're not able to capitalize on those. Who knows how this game 4 is going to go. Young Unks might be able to make the impossible possible. Trying to get a reverse sweep against KCorp. It would be such a feat and such a statement for this squad if they're able to do it. A lot of these squads, you know, they want to come out against these top teams in these community cups and really push them to the limits, and that's exactly what Young Unks are doing right here now.
And, you know, it's pretty typical in Europe for that to happen, but KCorp might say enough is enough. Let's put one away. Whew. And let's end this series. Vatira getting a second touch that threw off all of the defense. You can see how late they were to jump up after that ball. And for KCorp, a welcomed first goal after being shut out with all that offense in the previous game. They're able to come out with their first goal.
Yeah, that's probably going to be feeling really good, because that right there looked like probably 5 opportunities that they had in the last game that just weren't able to go through. So being able to get that one is going to be a big confidence boost for this KC roster. Is maybe setting up a little bit of trickery off the side wall. Rise was there, but that might come back to bite him. And oh man, yeah, if you're gonna do a play like that, you have to convert and make sure the defense won't be lurking, and that's exactly what happened. Cream able to get the clear. Wow.
And KCorp, that one was not getting the first challenge, and Rise forcing the second. Had he not gone, I mean, it was a free shot. He had to go. He was really in a tough situation. So Unks capitalizing on that play from KCorp, and those are the types of plays where you have to convert. You have to have high conversion on those, because you're not afforded them too much, and those are your lifelines. Those are the ones that keep you in series like this when backs are against the wall. And now KCorp rumbling and stumbling through, and Vatira is going to put this one away somehow and regain the lead.
Yikes. Vatira looking for the reset, goes under, able to make sure that he secures the deal. Yeah, that right there is just a nasty 1v2. I mean, salute to him. Big props. Put it on your highlight clip. That probably wouldn't make his highlight reel. I'm gonna be completely honest. He's had so many ridiculous plays. Like that one would not make the cut.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got plenty from years ago that he could make a montage out of. But for KCorp, it doesn't really matter how they get the job done. They're sitting 1 goal up. Here comes Atto, putting it down off the crossbar, and Young Unks had no answer for that one. KCorp up by 2.
Yeah, right now it's looking like it's turned into one of those games where KCorp are just getting anything that they want out here on the pitch. Still 2 minutes left to try and put as many goals as they can up on the board to feel as comfortable as possible. Right now, Young Unks looking a little bit rattled out here on the pitch.
A game like this was what I was worried about in the previous game. We didn't get it, but now things are wide open for KCorp. Vatira finding space on the flip reset, didn't use it, and maybe didn't get it. Out Atto, flip reset up and over the first man. Vatira trying to keep it in the mix. Unks having to play a lot of defense now. And KCorp just peppering the back wall, taking challenges. This one floating off the frame. Unks have got to get a grip on this game, or it's about to get a lot uglier.
Yeah, and it might get uglier right here and now, as Atto might find the center. No, gets stolen away by Creamy. That's exactly what they needed right here, but the other thing they need is a goal. They need a chance, an opportunity, and right now, KCorp are giving them absolutely zip, zilch, nada. That was tongue twisted right there with that one. This is going to be a nice save coming in from Vatira yet again, heading back the other way. KCorp putting more pressure on this Young Unks roster, needing to make another stop if they want any chance of coming back in this last minute.
50 seconds left, and you're right. You got to look out. Passing coming out from KCorp. You need to put something away with time left on the clock. Here's Chip trying to play this one across, but he had no options, and Young Unks have got to be a little bit more creative than that. Look at the ball movement from KCorp. Creamy got to put something together now. Less than 30 seconds, and a shot fires off. Atto makes the save.
Yeah, that was probably the best chance that they've gotten in the last couple minutes, so
Oh my.
I don't know if that's going to work out for them because Attel's going to take it right back the other way and give them the 4-1 advantage, and that means this one is probably more than likely 99% of the time all she wrote. KCorp going to be getting the 3-1 game series win over this Young Unks roster.
And KCorp, I think, getting the result that they wanted, a result that maybe took them an extra game, but Young Unks, a team not to be messed with. They have been a difficult one to get over. They even shut out KCorp in their win and struck first in game one. This one was the most blowout one of them all. KCorp going on to the playoff bracket in the semi.